Alright, so welcome back to another episode. Today we are here at the Aquatic and Garden Asia show. Alright, so this is actually, of course, we're here on the last day. But more importantly, I think it's nice for us to come and explore a little bit. So the entry ticket is $3 for this year, but I've also heard that it is done almost on an annual basis, and along the year, the organisers also organize some other shows as well. So keep a lookout. Probably all you have to do is to go onto Facebook and follow them on the Aquatic and Garden Asia show to find out more. $3, let's go! So now we are here at the Planters Market, and together with us here we have Leon.
Yes, I'm Leon, one of the co-founders of Planters Market. So Planters Market have been running for about 2 years now. This is our 7th event so far. We had one last year at Gardens by the Bay.
Okay.
This year we are very excited to be at Marina Bay Sands. Yeah, so in Planters Market, we do have a variety of plant nurseries and vendors, all the way from very serious hobbyists that grow their own plants, they propagate and they sell, and also the big nurseries. And this round we have a number of international nurseries that flew down from Ecuador, Thailand, Taiwan and Japan.
Wow!
So we are very lucky to have them with us today.
So it's not just our local ones, but we also have got the chance to be exposed to some of our international players as well.
Yeah, because there are a lot of varieties of plants that do not exist in Singapore. So they have brought a very wide range of plants that we don't see very commonly here.
Okay.
Yes.
So here's the thing. Now, to be very honest, I on the spectrum of all of your target audience here.
Yes.
All right. You have got the very serious people,
Yes.
and I probably lie on the other side. I am a complete noob to plants.
Correct.
Right. So if that's the case, right, like for people like myself, what would you advise me to focus on?
Yes, okay. So we do cater for the whole range of people.
Yep.
All right, all the way from the very beginner to the top enthusiast hobbyists.
Yep.
So we have plants as low as $2 and as high as $2,000, $3,000 over here. Yeah, so it depends on which booth you go to.
Yep.
So for you, I can bring you to some booths which are more beginner plants.
Okay.
They are maybe within $2 to $20 range, and they have to be easy to look after. All right, and most of us in Singapore, especially, we live in HDB apartments. We don't have a lot of sunlight. So a lot of the plants in the Planters Market, for most of our events, majority of the plants are indoor plants.
Okay.
Yeah, so they can't take direct sunlight, which is what is just right for our HDB houses. But there are also varieties which you can buy that are for the full sunlight plants. Yeah, so I will bring you guys to see what plants we have on sale today.
Okay, shall we?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Okay, so now we are here at the
Reluctant City Dweller.
A Reluctant City
Yes,
Dwellers. Okay.
very interesting name. So, Mark from Reluctant City Dweller, he's a small nursery in Seletar. So he is a very serious hobbyist, right? But he grows very beautiful plants. This is not his full-time job. He does it for passion, and that's what we want.
Wait, hold on. You mean he is only doing it as a sideline?
Only as a sideline.
As a passion.
Yes.
And he has grown it into this scale over here.
Yes,
and this is obviously just one small part of his collection.
Yeah. So we have a lot of very passionate people here to meet. You can come here, get a lot of plant advice from them. They are very educated about plants and plant care. Right? So there's Mark behind with his wife. Hello. Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Mark.
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Mark. Okay, so at his stall, of course, he has very nice anthuriums over here.
Okay.
But for you, maybe, for a start, if you want to get something a little more cheaper, they have a lot of beautiful plants at a bargain. $2 is running out fast. $2, $8. You can start with these.
Okay.
All right, they are easy to take care of. And you have some like these. This is the very nice, very beautiful plant here. There's a Monstera obliqua Peru. Something like that.
Okay, wait, you got to bring me through the pronunciation again, okay?
It's a Monstera obliqua Peru.
Monstera obliqua Peru.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah. You will take some time to remember the names.
I
there are
realize.
1,000 names that I'm going to go through.
Okay.
Yeah, but this plant used to cost around $500 to $600.
Wow.
Yeah, about 2 years back. Right. Now they have propagated the plants in Singapore, and you are very lucky that today you can actually get it at $30.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a very beautiful plant to have.
Okay, interesting. So very minimal the taking care of it, minimal
Yes.
effort to take care
Correct.
of it.
You
yeah.
water it maybe once a week or twice a week. Indirect sun. It grows very easily.
So it's actually tougher for me to actually damage it lah.
Very difficult.
Okay,
very
okay,
difficult.
glad to hear that because I'm not the most careful person.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we are here at Cute Plants World with Tim.
Yeah.
All right, so Tim, why the name Cute Plants World?
So I like those fat, small, very bizarre shape, cute
Okay,
type
wait,
of
wait,
plants.
you like the fat, cute ones?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
are talking about your girlfriend or the plants?
The plants.
Oh, the plants,
It's
okay, okay.
different.
They're different. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. This particular species,
Okay.
it looks like a tree, like a naturally bonsai. Yeah, it grow in a desert from from the Eastern Africa. They will produce a resin which is highly aromatic and you can have a smell.
Oh wow, it's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
strong. It's very
Yeah.
strong.
They're called myrrh tree.
Right,
If you heard the story of the Jesus gave three wise men give these are the three produce a myrrh, and that one is a tree produce a frankincense and the gold, of course, the so-called three wise men give. Yeah.
So these are not the kind of plants that you will see in the usual streets in Singapore lah.
Yeah, correct.
Okay,
In fact,
okay.
a lot of them very rare items.
Yeah.
And more to like a collector items.
Yeah. So now we are here at Koke Zen and we have Joshua here to share with us a little bit more. So we're walking past and I thought this was actually very interesting. We've got all of the landscape looking, we've got the moss, right? And the plants all in a sealed box. Now,
Yes,
would you
so-
share with us a little bit about Koke Zen?
Yeah, so what we specialize is moss work.
Yep.
So as you can see, right, what kind of moss that we bring in. So we bring in the moss from Holland,
Okay.
cushion moss. For the terrarium itself, we use live moss. Yeah, so that's different. That is really live plants that requires watering once a week.
Okay,
But for the other products that we do carry is like the preserved moss.
Yep.
So our preserved moss, they go through a preserving technique, the same technology like preserved flowers.
Okay.
Yeah, but they have a very long shelf life, and this product does not need watering at all. Yeah, so it's more like an art piece.
Okay, so Leon, so you were talking about this. What exactly is this?
Okay, so this stall is
Yep.
also a very enthusiastic hobbyist, a passionate hobbyist.
Okay.
Alright, we have Mashud over there.
Mushroom.
Right, yeah,
Nice to meet
he
you,
and
Mashud.
his father, Mr. Lali.
Okay.
So they have actually sponsored this event also.
Wow.
Yeah, so their small nursery is in Seletar area.
Okay.
And I think a very good plant for you to have is in this basket here.
Okay.
For a very good plant for a starter, easy
Yep.
to look after. Hey,
Okay.
look at that.
$2? Really?
Yeah. Right. These are very easy to take care, and they are very beautiful. Look at that. These are very gated
Yep.
species, so
Okay.
it's not fully green. It's mixed with yellow.
Yep.
Right. And then we also have the very gated Syngonium elbow.
Okay.
So it's a Syngonium is a species, and the elbow because it's very gated, half white and half green.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is it grows, the leaf can get to quite a big size. Yeah, so you can grow them in the house. Requires very little care. Yeah, maybe just watering once a week will do.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a very good deal right here, $2.
Okay, so Leon, you have brought us to the three keys,
Yes.
all right? And over here, I think we're seeing a lot of, like what you say, very aesthetic. From my point of view, it feels quite very minimalistic.
Minimal, very minimal,
Yeah.
yes.
So you were sharing with us as well, the owners, they were
Yes.
visual merchandisers.
So Leo, the owner of Three Keys,
Yep.
he does a lot of very beautiful visual merchandising. He does them for cafes. So if you are a cafe owner, you want to have a bit of more Japanese style,
Yep.
Minimalist style, you can look for him. Right? He has all these very beautiful ever fresh trees that he brings them in from Japan.
Okay.
And the bottle trees. So he is one of the most beautiful booth that we have in Planters Market, and has always been for the last few markets. Yeah, so do look for Leo.
So, Leon, we go into plants, right?
Yes.
A lot of us, we want it to have an aesthetic purpose as well,
Yes.
right? So, apart from the plants, of course, we need to have some nice-looking
Alright,
containers as
alright.
well. Okay,
Yes.
so what do we have here?
Yeah, so there's a reason in Planters Market. The plant is of course the main,
Yep.
but we do spend a lot of time getting good curated vendors that sells pots, yeah, and growing media and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is synceramics. She is Yang Che, one of local handmade pottery studios in Singapore.
And we also have one of our newest owner of synceramic as well.
Yes.
Yep. How are you guys? Enjoying yourselves? Very nice, very nice. So what did you guys acquire here?
So we got a couple of pots, tiny ones,
Okay.
to match with the Stefania aesthetic. And then I think she got a cup.
Okay.
So this one represents the mountains.
Okay.
It represents the winter mountains.
Yep.
Hand cut by Yang Tse herself.
Wow.
Yeah. So do come down and support her.
Mount pots, okay. So they are inspired by the
mountain
mountains.
landscapes.
Right,
Well, it's also
right.
inspired by the technique itself. So
Okay.
I will usually have a metal reed too. I go into a clay and I'll peel.
Okay.
So these are all individual cuts.
Wow.
Yeah, if you can see the actions that I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So on average, how much time does it take for you to create from scratch to what we have over here?
usually we will tell our customer it's about 2 to 3 weeks time. Yeah, sometimes take longer depending on the situation and the sizes of the work that we're gonna make.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can cool. Okay, Leon. So we found out that we've been seeing a lot of different plants. Now we also found out a little bit more about the potteries, the containers as well. Okay, so what's next?
We also have, very importantly,
Yep.
fertilizer for your plants.
Okay.
So this company, Loco, they
Yep.
bring in a very famous brand called Orchids. So
Yep.
this fertilizers, they're used for good rooting system and also to let your plant grow quickly and more healthily. Yeah, so that's a very important part in growing plants also.
Yep.
All right. And another thing that they bring in is actually cork bugs.
Cork bugs.
Yes.
Okay.
cork bugs.
Okay.
Yeah. So what these are for? They're actually for platyceriums, which are staghorn ferns.
Yep.
And these cork bugs are used to mount the platyceriums.
Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of them, they are being sold in Singapore. They are very thin. But this Loco, they bring in the real cork bug.
Okay.
All right. This is an actual piece of cork bug naturally.
Yep.
From the tree,
Okay.
very thick piece,
Yep.
so that it doesn't break so easily. Yeah, so a very beautiful piece for the wall, and then they will mount a platycerium staghorn fern in the front here to be hung on the wall.
Ah, okay,
you also
okay,
can
okay.
use it for orchids.
Yep.
So they do have smaller pieces here
Okay.
for miniature orchids.
Okay, so before we go on, I think it has taken our team a lot of effort to put together such videos, especially for the man behind the camera, because over here, each time we go to a certain booth, the lighting will be different, so there's a lot of adjustment that we can do. All right, so if you are enjoying this, please give us a thumbs up and of course, like and share lah. All right, but right now, okay, talking about lighting, Leon, would you share with us a little bit more? Okay, so what is this lighting behind
Okay,
us?
so you realize it's very bright over here. A lot brighter in this store. So they are our only grow light vendor that we have
Okay.
in the planters market. So they are Sensi grow lights. So why grow lights? All right, because a lot of us live in apartments.
Yep.
So this is where grow lights come in, which is
Yep.
very popular, especially in a city like ours in Singapore.
Okay.
So a lot of our collectors actually use grow lights in their houses. Yes.
Okay, so Leon, we're here with some of our Thai friends, and you were sharing that we can explore a little bit more about some of their more premium plants. We know that it's more premium, you know why? Because over here we are using the Bacha coffee as a holder over here. Confirm more atas.
So they are eco-friendly.
Of course,
the
of
Bacha coffee cup holder can be used for plants also.
Retake. Okay, yeah, so.
This is a PN Garden and a Dientum Time, all the way from Thailand.
Yep.
They have been joining us in the planters market for the second time this round, right? And they have very beautiful plants, variegated plants,
Okay.
which we don't have in Singapore.
Right. So we were talking about, more premium, yeah?
Yes.
All right, so would you share with me a little bit more, like what is the idea of a more premium?
Okay, I mean
Price
the
over here.
prices, it depends on how you look at it,
Yeah.
right? Premium can be from $200, can
course.
be $2,000. Of
Yep.
course, it's how much you want to spend.
Yep.
All right, but of course the prices is determined by how rare the item is, how beautiful the item is. I think similar for other trades like for fish
Of
and
course.
for other things.
Yep.
Yeah, so a plant like this, this is quite a rare plant.
Okay.
They brought it down from Thailand.
Yep.
The price of this one, they're looking at around 1,200.
Okay.
Not Thai baht, huh?
Yep, yep.
1,200 Singapore dollars
SGD,
for the
okay.
SGD. yes, yes, yes.
This is the Van Gogh of plant.
It
plants.
is,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
It is very beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So Leon was sharing that this is very unique to Thailand.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a breed by Thailand itself. So
Okay.
the genus is Monstera.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
But this is specially from Thailand, and we are flooded with the whole booth of Thai constellations in different forms.
Different from
Right,
different
yes.
the different pattern as well. We selected the good pattern one, the good quality one
Okay.
to serve your guy.
Especially for planters market.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, so we noticed something a little bit different over here. Okay,
Yeah.
so a lot of the plants over here, they've got like the two tones, right? So they've got the white and green. But the ones over here a bit special.
Yeah.
We've got the pink color ones as well. Okay, so the names are
So the name is the Homalomena pink diamond.
oh,
Homalomena. Homalomena.
Omalomina.
Yeah.
okay. okay,
Yeah. This plant is really nice one because they become with the really pink one.
yeah, yeah.
And then it's actually native plant from Thailand.
Homalomina.
Homalomena.
Okay, go and shoot a TikTok video talking about this name.
Homalomena pink diamond.
It's not chocolate, it's not chocolate, guys. For some of us at home when we are trying to plant our plants, right? Sometimes it feels like we are doing everything right, but still not growing well.
Alright.
So one of the reasons could be the
It's the growing media that it's in.
growing media.
Alright,
Okay.
so sometimes the plant comes in from a foreign country. Alright, the climate there is a bit different.
Okay.
So the media that they use is different.
Yeah.
So we need to change out the media
Yeah.
to be something that is good for us that is growing it indoors.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a rewilding company, a very famous and big company in Singapore that specializes in growing media mixes. So they have their own mix that they come up themselves.
Okay.
And they have different mixes for different types of plants.
Okay, so Leon, would you introduce to us what are the ingredients we have here? We got the bahu,
The
got
bahu,
the
yes.
chocolate oats and no, these are not edible. Okay.
No,
So what
definitely
are
not
these?
edible. Okay, these are the growing media, alright? So they do have different kinds of media. You see these two, they are different. Alright, so one is chunkier and one is their all-purpose mix. So this two is for different kinds of plants. If your plants require to be less wet,
Yep.
you need to buy the chunkier mix.
Okay.
So that it dries up faster.
Right.
And then if it requires to be more wet,
Yep.
then you buy the all-purpose mix
Okay.
over here.
Alright.
And for orchids, you can buy the orchiata, the chocolate.
Yeah.
Yes.
The chocolate.
Yeah.
Lucky our brother told me that this is not chocolate.
Yeah.
I nearly put them into my mouth.
And then
Okay.
we have the bahu.
The bahu, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. This is the fern tree. Yes.
Okay, but more importantly, I guess there is really a wide variety, a lot of different kinds of mix over here.
Yes.
So really, ultimately, if let's say we are not too sure, I think even for us both, it's going to be quite confusing as well.
Yes.
So the best thing to do really is to
Come
go to
down.
our consultants.
Yes.
Okay, so usually when I see, like plants wrapped up in plastic, I'll be thinking of like bouquets of flowers. Right, something a little bit different over here is all greens. So what is it over here?
Okay, so these guys is Thai Exotic Greenery. Yeah, one of a very big nursery in Thailand. So when they bring the plants in, they have to protect the plants from getting damaged on the leaves.
Yep.
So this is the best way to bring them in.
Okay.
They are all fresh from the Thai nurseries.
Yep.
Came in about 3 days ago. So a lot of people are getting these. They are very popular plants in Singapore at the moment.
When we want to visit like exhibitions such as a planters market, one of the best times would be
On the first day.
on the first day. So
Yes.
you were also sharing that because we are here right now on the last day, right? So on the first day, 2 days back, the crowd was at least 3 times of what we
A
have
lot
today.
more today.
So
Yes.
why is that? So why would be the first day the best time?
So everybody wants to come to buy the best of the best.
Okay, so this is where you get the best of the crop.
Yes, on the first day, at the first hour.
Okay, best of the crop. Get it, crop, yeah. Okay, so Leon, so this next place, of course, you are bringing us to somewhere where something quite special. Now, apart from the plants, we still got 帅哥 behind.
Yeah.
Wow, all the way from Taiwan as well, huh?
来，
帅哥，哇我们这边除了这特别的植物，还有帅哥在这里。Okay, Leon, would you share with us? Okay, what is it over here?
So these are platyceriums, which are in basic terms we call it staghorn ferns, right? But their platyceriums are special breeds from Taiwan. They are very rare. We don't get them in Singapore.
Yep. So I'm the kind of guy when I go to Mala, I get all veggie, right? All veggie. And one of the things I always order will be this. Over here. Doesn't it look like the mushrooms that is offered in all the mala stalls? Okay, so here at the Planters Market, of course, it's not just our local nursery as well. We also got we have seen our Thai friends, our Taiwanese friends as well, some of our Japanese friends, and now we are here at Ecuador.
Yes, so the furthest away, South America,
Yep.
we have all the way from Ecuador.
Yep.
This company is called Orchids. It's the first time actually they are in Singapore. So all the way from Ecuador, the jungle of Ecuador,
Yep.
you have all the different aeroids, anthuriums, philodendrons, all brought fresh 3 days ago. Yes.
Again, so these are unique to Ecuador.
Yes.
All right, which is of course not commonly seen in Singapore.
Yes, correct.
Right,
Yeah,
so I
we
think-
don't have them in Singapore.
Right, right. So this is, I think, one of the best things that we have from Planters Market as well, that we're able to really gain access to so much more out in the world, right?
Correct,
Very
yes.
nice, very nice.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, what's your name?
I'm Clara.
Gleda.
Nice to
okay.
meet you.
Pleasure is mine. All right. So, Gleda, you were sharing with us, okay, what is really unique about our plants from Ecuador? Would you share with us?
Okay, so we are having like botanical species. We are not having hybrids. So it's like the special plants because of that. And a lot of people like to hybridize the
Yeah,
plants. So
yeah.
that is a special thing.
So hybrid is also one of the popular things right here. But then, of course, right here from all of our Ecuador plants, these
Pure
are pure breeds.
Pure.
All right,
Exactly,
all right. What
exactly.
is your favorite one over here? Do you have
My
one
favorite?
one? I
Yes.
guess it's going to be a tough question for you.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
because I love every plant. So
Yeah.
I think maybe Esplendido.
This
It's
is
a
the
little bit controversial because it's so difficult to care for this plant because
Okay.
it needs 100% humidity all the time.
all right.
But it's so special.
Okay, so it needs 100% humidity, so it's also tougher for you to acquire the plants as well.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So what is the name of it again?
this is Anthurium Splendidum.
Anthurium
Anthurium
splendidum.
Splendidum.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Leon got it.
Like that.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, so right now, what do we have here, Leon?
Last but not least, our most important are the orchids.
Okay.
Because it is our national flower of Singapore.
Yep.
We are very proud of it. This event, we have the support of the Orchid Society of Southeast Asia, which is based in Singapore.
Okay.
They've been very supportive of our event. We
Yep.
have a booth here today. And also one of the biggest orchid nurseries in Singapore, Neo Cheng Soon Farm is with us.
Shall we hop over, take a look?
Yes, yes,
All
yes.
right. Okay, so of course it is our national flower, and this is definitely one of the national symbol that the world knows us for as well. Okay, so what do we have here? We are surrounded with all
All
of the
the
different
beautiful orchids. Yeah,
Yep.
you realize these orchids are not in soil. They're
Yeah.
actually just air roots
Yeah.
like this. Just mix them with water. Some of them are in charcoal.
Okay.
Yeah, so they don't require to be in soil. So which is very clean and easy to look after.
And I guess it really adds on to, having them all hung around. Adds
Yes.
on to the whole jungle feel as well.
And there are so many varieties of orchids in Singapore.
Yep.
For collectors, it is a real buffet.
Okay, one thing though, okay, for orchids, are they tough to manage?
They are not that difficult,
Okay.
but you require a little bit more sunlight for them to flower nicely.
Right. So it takes a bit more of a taking care, yeah?
Yes.
All right, nice. All right, so Leon, again, thank you for taking us on a tour. I think this is a very in-depth, private tour that we have over here. Right, so this is, of course, how many times has the Planters Market been?
This is our 7th time, but
seventh installation,
This is
yeah.
the second biggest that we have. Yes.
So what are your plans forward?
So every 3 to 4 months, we'll be having an event. Sometimes they are located in our nursery in Seletar,
Okay.
a more community kind of event.
Yep.
And certain times we have it in a more bigger arena like this.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
And in Planters Market, we believe a lot in community bonding. Right, so we created this area here for the vendors and customers
Yep.
to come by and
Yep.
to chit chat and
Yep.
talk about plants
Yep.
and to make friends with all the overseas vendors. Yes.
I think that the community, the spirit is very strong here,
Correct.
right? And as we're walking about, we can see that there's a lot of interaction, a lot of collaboration with across the different vendors over
Correct.
here, and which is probably one of the main thing that you guys are trying to create with the
Yes.
Planters Market.
Friendship.
The kampong spirit that we
Yes.
have here in Singapore as
Yes,
well.
correct.
All right. So, any last things you want to share with our viewers?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming down to Planters Market at Marina Bay Sands, and
Yep.
I hope to see you guys in upcoming events.
All right, and where can we find out about upcoming events?
So you can come, you can check out on Instagram, Planters Market SG.
Yep.
Yeah, we will be posting all our latest events there.
Okay. Again, thank you, Leon, for joining us.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for showing the noob around
No
and
problem.
doing so much
Hope
explanation.
you can get some plants later.
Will do. All right, thank you.